The High Elves once ruled High Rock and will do so again. With magic and money, we're going to see if the High Kinlord Ancotar can rebuild the legacy of his forefathers. We also have developed our own version of the Varangian Guard. Only orcs can become our Blade of Trinimac. They'll be key to our victories on the battlefield. That and all of our magic from powerful mages like Vanus too. Welcome, fellow Mer. We now return to the story of Ancotar, who has proven himself to be quite a capable leader. However, just because you're virtuous and capable doesn't mean that tragedy will always elude you. His wife was murdered. They had been married for a very long time. I don't know who did it, but there is treachery afoot. We can't blame everyone around us. Sure, we are surrounded by enemies all over, whether it's those of Hammerfell or those over here in High Rock, but to accuse everyone, that would be madness. Hopefully in time, we'll be able to find out. Don't forget, the Black Worm, that necromancer, Mannimarco, he's out here, and he's growing in size. That cannot be good. His undead armies could easily destroy us right now. We are by far too weak. Remember, we had a major rebellion down over here in Daggerfall. Many children now rule the lands of their parents, but thankfully, what we were able to do, we were able to send in people from our court to teach every child over here our ways. So we have a weird human daycare going on, but eventually they'll grow older. They'll become subservient vassals. That's my goal. Remember, we had Willem. I was trying to treat him well. Then he decided to join that major rebellion. That was a tough one. That taught me that numbers do matter quite a bit. We are strong, but we need more time to build up. In fact, what I did for my military, one of you told me that I should get a different group for my spellcasters. I had Altmer spellcasters before, battle mages. They're pretty good, but I wanted my Direnni sorcerers instead. They're going to be quite nice to have. They've got a bit more for screen, and I'm hoping that over time we'll be able to enhance them even further. Also, if we've got them, then I want to use them all. We've also got Altmer Guardsmen too, and of course our Moonplate Archers. However, look at that, 45 out of 100, 25 out of 50. They're still trying to gather their numbers together, so we are outnumbered. I did hire, using up all of my gold, some mercenaries. They've got horse archers. Those guys are mean. I mean, we know that historically, in our own world, they're savage, they're awesome. They counter skirmishers and heavy infantry. Provided I don't fight in the jungle, wetlands, or mountains, they should do a great job. They should be able to help me fight my many enemies. My poor grandson, he's got a situation. Our grandson, Kinlord Ferordomas, the Manmer, 37 years old, he's got a third child on the way. We know that he's admirable. He likes me a lot, I like him a lot. He's a good kid. I say kid, but comparatively at 122, he is a kid to me. He's even in charge of his own father, our son, Alderil. Well, he's begun a war to fight, well, Wayrest, a major kingdom of High Rock. In fact, it would be over the Second Age at 541, where you would have a horde of reachmen who would come on by and they would besiege the capital. After they were defeated, you would have many kingdoms, Evermore, Wayrest, Shornhelm, Camlorn, and also Daggerfall, who would sign the first Daggerfall Covenant. They would unite. But that would be in 541. We're in 450, so it hasn't happened yet. I'm prophetic a bit like that. All right, let's have a look real quick. He's heavily outnumbered. King Griff of Wayrest, they've got over 4,000 soldiers. He's got 1,960. He's going to need us if he's going to win. That means we'll join in. He's going after what's left of Coegria. I've given him 2 duchy titles. He's got some money, some power. He deserves it. And we're going to not join his war directly, but we are going to go after a very important area. The capital, Wayrest. After they lose it, could they still be called Wayrest? I don't know. I mean, that's where they get their namesake from. Let's have a look at our economy view. Control S for a shortcut to it. Look at that money. All that money coming in. Tax over 5 gold. If I had that and we make over 5 gold, we would be able to afford anything and everything. That would be incredible. Later, after the war, we'll take a break from fighting, we'll develop our lands, and eventually we'll go after Daggerfall. We've got to. It's another major historical Breton kingdom, And they were actually ruled by the Direnni when Raven Direnni was in charge for a while in the First Era. That was a long time ago, but not too long ago. Raven Direnni was a noblewoman from the First Era. She is sometimes credited with being the creator of enchantment. Enchantment being a magical discipline where a soul gem is used to embed magical powers into an inanimate object. So again, we've got a lot of legacy characters in our past. We've got a great clan, but now let's get our forces together and we're going to see what we're able to do against a rather numerous enemy. We're getting our army together right now, however, we are losing money. Also, we do need to get remarried. It's our right, it's our duty to do so. I've been marrying off many of my courtiers, trying to get new champions to come to my court or other talented people. Who should we marry? We do have a great option in, let's see, Princess Matilda. Not my own family member, that would be weird and terrible. She's a princess of Shornhelm. Here, we're trying to bridge a divide between the Bretons and the Direnni. What better way to do that than to marry one of their own? Our leader tells all the Breton people, look at what I'm willing to do. I'm willing to have one of your own join my family. I'm not just here to rule you. I'm here to be one of you as well, and you're here to be one of us. So now we're trying to chase him down. We do have a great mercenary leader. He's not like my grandson. He's a decent commander. He could be better. So we're gonna have to take our time, unfortunately. To do that, we're just gonna have to besiege, and thankfully, because of that wedding, we've got a royal aid duty. So here it is, 85 gold given to us. That's going to fund our war. That's even better. I like that. All right, what's over here? It looks like Ruglog has been inspired. I could give you 50 gold for something, I don't know what. No, never mind. You're not talented. You look like you would be a grand adventurer, but no, you've got one leg, you don't have a lot of skills, you're just here to take my money. You brigand, you can't have it. So we'll begin by moving into their lands and seeing where they come out at. My grandson is also attacking. I'll take my time and besiege what I need to. I've got some magic and hopefully we'll be able to restore our numbers to a full amount later on. They are coming back. Their leader is King Griff, and I don't just mean of the faction, of their army too. So what could we do about that? What could we do to harm their side? Well, we could use magic. I could be the caster. But what about Vanus? He's here. Let's have him cast a spell. We want it to be destruction. What about some vulnerability? Ah, perfect. Weakness to weapons for 5 years. Friendly fatal casualties up by 50%. Hostile county attrition up by 50%. That's going to be great. Of course, Vanus will be considered to be a dangerous mage for 5 years. That's okay. It's war. It's bound to happen. So now, whenever he loses any men, he's going to have a much harder time. He's going to be moving into our territory, the territory of my own son. And we have allies on the way. I don't want them to fight across a strait. That would be a terrible idea. So let's corner them. Let's wait for them. They might actually sail about and disembark on our islands again, but hopefully not. I do have one ally to call in. Countess something rather of Daenia. Okay, yeah, come join me. I know I took over your lands and I banished your parent, but that's okay. All right, our enemies are moving away. Unfortunately, there are many allies who are also approaching. I could try to go after their capital, but I won't be able to do that right now. But what I could do, I could use a bit more magic. That's true. Vanus, how much do you have left, by the way? Not that much. I probably could have made a better choice, I would imagine, but I did not. What about my own magic? Could I bother another one of their leaders? Could I again antagonize their king? We're meant to use a lot of magic, so why not do that? However, there's only so much I'm able to do. So what would be key to helping me out here? Detract Magicka, that wouldn't be it. I could summon something to help me out with my skills. More Arcana. Well, I won't give it to him. I'm just looking at it right now to be quite clear. Yeah, we'll go back, and what I'll do, I'm going to use another spell. Sure. Summon Dremora. There's a new fighter, so let's get them to come join us. We need any fighter we're able to pick up. Also, my grandson, he's back. So before we go after anyone, let's get that entire force together. Then we'll chase down our enemies and hopefully be able to win. I've called upon an ally. They're joining me. That's even better. I don't know if that'll be sufficient. I'm hoping I might need to hire more mercenaries, which isn't great, but I'll do my best. My grandson became the head of our dynasty. That feels weird. I didn't know that could even be possible. Our enemies decided to come over here after our capital. We could allow them to besiege for a moment as we wait for our allies to get here too. We've also got that Dremora, Maruz. Very powerful, 40 prowess. We've got them for 5 years. Hopefully that'll make an extreme difference. We're going to find out very, very soon. And I'm hoping the king is taking command. That way we're able to fight them all together. We don't want that disembark penalty, so let's be careful. My grandson is back as commander. That's even better too. All right, it's now time to move into the fight. They've got a lot. I could wait for my allies to get here, and I have. All right, so we'll go in at 3 speed. We're fighting at our capital. They came here to fight us. We are heavily, heavily outnumbered. I need my friends here. Good. Now we're no longer outnumbered. Look at the sheer levies being lost. I mean, the loss of life here. It's animalistic. It's terrible. I do not like that. All right, so if we have a look right now, our damage is up by 10%. The rolls are in our favor. Over 2,000 levies gone. They're losing a lot too. They've got so many more trained soldiers. And Matilda, she's actually pregnant. I didn't know that would happen. I thought our chance to actually have a child would be so low it wouldn't really matter at all. We're gonna have to be careful though. We need a good physician or we could lose a lot of people. We're seeing a lot of people lose eyes, legs, everything. I mean, every appendage. It's just going away like it's out of style. And it looks like we have won. That's a great, great thing. If we could chase them down, we've beaten their Breton pikemen, their Iliac companies named after the bay that we're in, the Breton battle mages, horsemen, archers too. We've beaten them all. We only need to capture what they have left. It looks like that one spell could have made a huge difference, enhancing all of their casualties. So let's move up in speed. The battle is over. And we did lose someone. I don't know who she was. She had some fighting ability. That's good. All right. Are they sailing away? No, they're going to be trapped here, I believe. That's even better if they're actually trapped here. Oh, shoot. We can't catch them, can we? No. Come on. Wait. We got them. They still have a lot of soldiers. And we're fighting again. I need my allies to move in. If not for my allies I called in, I would be dead. Yeah, there would be no way. I don't have the quality yet. Our knights are fairly effective. That's good. We've got more knights on our side. Even better. And their levies are gone. So there goes the fodder. I mean, brave men who fight for us. We've even got, let's see, a few Breton battle mages. I'm again the dynasty head. Just a little bit of politicking going around as a treat. Nothing too bad. All right. So we actually beat them. I could ransom the king and draw out the war, but I don't want to do that either. That feels like a very bad idea. However, I could keep on fighting. If I could fight one more battle, that would help out my grandson. If he's still fighting, that would be great news for us. So the one advantage that we have with our enemies coming to fight us here is that whenever they retreat, they're going to have a hard time getting away. That's a great boon for us. We'll fight one more battle only because we need to crush their numbers. Otherwise, they'll be able to quickly recuperate. That wouldn't be good for anyone. Hopefully, we're not going to lose anyone of note. It's very nice to be able to see all of our champions. They've got a very good one, too. Marcel Tustin. And over here, Merovech. Or Merovec. Yeah, they've got a few okay fighters. Even a terrible orc. My orcs are better. They're much better. And I've got my Dremora, who I could banish, of course, but I want them here. We'll have to have a look at casualties, who's killing the most and whatever else. And so here's another big battle. It makes it a lot more interesting to watch it unfold whenever you've got that big battle view. So we beat them again, and we could call it here. In fact, we'll do that. Over a year of fighting, it's over. Huh. May your humors rot in your living body. You are a much greater foe than I imagined. In order to put an end to this bloodshed, I will comply with your demands, as you well should. As you well should. Okay, let's disband all. So now that we've done that, we have peace, but we also have the castle. We should rename it. I would like to rename it. What should we call it? Yeah, we should do that more often. We should rename things that are more appropriate for our people. But for now, let's convert. Over a year. Sure, do that for me. Thank you. Oh, God. I need some vassals, and I need them quickly. Thankfully, I've got control here. I'll try to build up some new towns or something to help me out, because, I mean, I just need something. Some more direct people. I've got to wait until all these young people grow up as my direct vassals underneath me right now. All right, so there's no peace at the moment. They do have Castle Wayrest. Look at that. More damage for our men-at-arms. A fort level up by +2. A higher defender advantage. I didn't need to besiege it. Holding taxes up by 20%. Look at that development growth. That could even be our new capital. We could have like a secondary spiritual capital over here on our isle. But to be fair, we do make a lot of money. In time, we'll probably make more over there. But we'll see how it all develops. They've got, let's see, bastions. They've got hunters' lodges, crop fields, even fishing net weavers, a trade port. Yeah, that's all great stuff. So now we only need time. We need to recuperate. We ended that war in 451. Let's have a look at our prisoners real quick. I do like to check for claims. She's got one on Westmark. That's up north. Oh, is it really? Oh yeah, it's a duchy title. I could go after that. That could be very interesting, though it would be separated from us. However, if it could extend over to the sea, that would be fine. Who else do we have? I'm trying to find people of note. You're 41. You are maimed. Decent prowess, but you're going to die. What about you? 12 prowess. No, you're not very good. Most of you are not very good. But in time, I may let you go. We'll see. Now, who helped me out? Let's have a look. We need to honor them just a little bit. It was a very powerful young lady who was able to do that. I'll have to look for her for just a moment. I actually forgot her name like immediately. My bad. I feel bad about that. I think she was down here. Was it you? I think it was you. Are we allied? I don't actually remember. I'm going to have to check on you. No. Diana, right. Ah, God, I forgot. No. I should remember you. So I'm going to keep an eye on her. In fact, I wonder, in time, could we be friends? You're being educated by my sister-in-law. Look at that. Already a great ally. Let's have a look real quick at casualties. So there we lost very few. Very good. 22 kills. Legrog. 18 kills. I've converted that Dremora. I mean, they might be kowtowing to me because they've got to. Oh, and I could learn the Daedric alphabet. What a great teacher. I would just need to feed them a lot of sweet rolls. They kind of look like one. I'm going to call you Sweet Roll. Oh, yeah. So help me out. Thank you. I could pay you. I could owe you. You know what? We'll do that. Why? They're going to leave eventually. Sure, I'll owe you a favor. Not a problem, pal. Horse archers, oh yeah, they did a great job. I want them. My own archers, they did okay. I'll have to really think about what we use in the future. I might need some horsemen to counter Breton archers or something like that. Let's have a look at a bigger battle. Yeah, here's a much more important one. Horse archers again. My own archers took a lot of lumps. Yeah, that's about right. My sorcerers, they did not do a lot. I was hoping for more. It's all about the horse archers. Yeah, okay. Akaviri spearmen. Oh, wow, okay. Priest warriors who lost a lot. They did not do well. That's fascinating to me. All right, so you lost a champion. Let's have a look at his lands real quick. He's got a lot of power. Sure. And my dear boy. Okay, so you didn't get Coegria. That's all right, maybe in time. You've got a new child. Congratulations. I'm going to have a new child very soon myself. And I wonder what I'll do for you, young lady. I could gift you an artifact. Wait, hold on. I actually got one through an event. I'll give you, my boy, the Westholder bow. 9 prowess. His knights will be more effective. He'll be better able to perform in the hills. There, great news for him. I'm losing all of my vassals right now who are able to become counselors, but that's all right. That may change in time. I'm assuming it's because I have children who are my powerful vassals, like over here, a countess who came to help us out, and she did a great job. However, she's not able to join me. But what if I do want a council of children? I feel like I should have that right. So what's over here? I could become a poet. I could also become a journaler. I feel like that would be fairly appropriate, but then again, he's very good at diplomacy. He's very good with words. There we go. He's a poet. 20 diplomacy, even better. We're also able to pick up a new dynasty legacy. Let's have a look at that real quick. Magical drills, we'll do that. Our spellblades, our magi, they'll all be better. Perfect, all right. Pretty soon we'll get another great legacy, so we are growing. We'll continue to have peace, and pretty soon we'll be at a new level of prestige, even better. All right, we had a new child, Aressea. Her first enrobing, she's got my clothing. You know what? That's pretty funny. She's a princess of fashion. I'll lose 20 stress because I'm ambitious. Well, that's great. She's beautiful. Look at my child. Maybe that could be our new heir. You never know. She's been educated by, of course, her uncle. Uncle Beryldamo. He should be a good teacher. I'll change it later once we know what she's good at, but he's also got 27 learning. If we could have her focus on learning, oh, that would be pretty good too. I don't want to exchange any hostages, no, not for me. I might fight a few minor wars to take over a few areas. Let's have a look at my income, 6.5. It's only growing, and we're not done over here in Wayrest. They still need to be pacified. We're converting them. We're also increasing control. We have been busy. Another child already. And he's also beautiful. Well, good for him. He's attuned to magic. He was born under the mage birth sign, providing more arcana and also learning. We'll call him Serendil. That should be a good name. And now we continue to grow in our income. Oh, look at my child. We're already having conversations. May our house last forever. That's my goal, to have it last forever. Her teething, all right. You know what? Keep your tooth. I feel like he's enjoying parenthood. These children, they might excel over our firstborn. Alderil, Atriana, they may not be a fan of what's here right now, but hopefully they won't try anything too nefarious. I don't have a spy master, otherwise maybe I would find out and be able to deter it. I really do enjoy it whenever you've got a vassal who's willing to conquer without you. Our grandson, he's turned into a warlord. I've gotten a chance here to steward, to just really wait for my mini vassals to come of age, to join my council. I've never had to do that before, but I've done it. We've got a castellan, Kalara. She's here. We've got a countess too, 17 years old. I've been trying to marry off a few of my family members to them. Again, we're trying to integrate their people with our own. And over here, Count Listian of Drisson. And they're all fairly talented. He's not of age just yet. Hopefully in time that will change. Right now, I'm missing a spy master. He wouldn't make for a very good one. I'm hoping his education will be decent. He does have a focus on intrigue, so maybe that'll work out. I'm hoping that'll work out. My goal is to, of course, keep the peace. And conquering Gradkeep, that wasn't difficult. Oh, I love that eye patch. That beard, too. Fantastic. Yeah, that is a wetlander right there. He's not a drylander, but a wetlander. Wayrest, they've been fighting a war for a very long time. 3 years of fighting. They're very weak as it currently stands. We could easily move in to conquer. And as I told you before, my grandson, he's been conquering everything. Cambria is falling. That's very good, because I'm trying to befriend Duke Percival, the Lion. Only 19 years old. Why would I do that? Well, again, we've got to engage in a bit of diplomacy. We're at 23. And of course, I've got many new children. I've got my daughter, Aressea. I've got Serendil, and also another daughter, Anduri. Evidently, these two get on extremely well. Matilda is already 31. So much time has passed on. It's been 19 years. 3 children. She has settled into her role. If we wanted to, we could go after Shornhelm, which, dear God, has grown so much. They don't have as many soldiers. Well, they do have many vassals who would rise up to fight us, but look at what they've done. He's my brother-in-law. He's gregarious, honest, brave. He's not a great steward, but he's a good guy. Do we need to fight them? No, not really. Do we even need their lands? Probably not, and if we needed anything, it wouldn't be much. So, Shornhelm, we probably want them to be on our side. I could send him a poem. That's pretty funny. Let's write about legacy. There. Oh. Okay, you mocked my poem. I'll remember that. I won't forget that. Over to the east, we've got Evermore. They've grown too. Ooh, Skyrim. They're divided. The orcs, they continue to conquer. They're losing a war currently. Their king is currently 57, very old for an orc. We've got Atribus, who appears to be growing in size a little bit. The Black Worm grows too, and there's some new dominant power down in Alinor. That's going to be interesting. The goblins, they survive. In fact, their culture is spreading. What is happening to Alinor? I have no idea, but that can't be good. So those are largely our changes for right now. In fact, hold on, let's have a look around. Vanis, he's got a daughter. Oh, she's very talented, a genius, attuned to magic. My grandson, well, we know about him. Absalon, you've got a child too, married to, or you shall be married in time. He's 16. He's an okay negotiator, not a bad skill to have. My brother, of course, he's got 2 children, and a few grandchildren too. All right, after that, we've got let's see, the wife of Vanus, who's also a genius. She's very talented at everything she does. I've made her my court tutor. I thought that would be important to have an educator. We've got a few positions filled out at the moment. We've got our court mage, Vanus. My physician, my brother. He's also an antiquarian. I keep him busy. A wet nurse. We're all about that nipple. And a court tutor, which I told you about. Here's my royal architect. My sister. Yeah, she's got 2 roles. I mean, look at her. She's helping out domestically. She's great with her stewardship. Her education is not great, but that's all right. We've also got an executioner. I've got one of my ancestors employed. She's very old, a vampire, but she's family, and she's married. I mean, they can't have kids, but they're married. Hey, love is strange. He's a giant too, and so she's gonna kill people. I mean, that kind of works, right? You've got that weird black sheep in your family, and you love them. They're family, but they're kind of weird. So now she has a job, and unfortunately, we did lose someone. Legrog was killed. He was killed by Shirkul, my other orc fighter. That I don't like. He's got 2 children. I'm going to allow them to fight. I think in court we would chalk it up to, oh, the orcs are just being orcs. Don't mind them. It's bound to happen. So it wouldn't be great, but again, we kind of expect it a little bit. We expect the orcs to fight, to fall to infighting just a little bit. So now what do? Well, we're not going to go after Camlorn because my goal is to hopefully get a kingdom title. I only need 3 more titles. Or 3 more counties, then I'll be able to build my Kingdom of Camlorn title, then I'll be a bit closer to maybe making him my vassal. That's what I want. I could claim his land through Arcana, which has been so powerful, but I'm not going to do that. Instead, we'll go after Wayrest, who is already very, very weak, and getting claims on duchies. It's never been easier. So, let's begin. I'll take over Wayrest. We're getting closer to completing our goal. We're not there yet, but we're getting closer. So how do we win? Well, my grandson is going to command our armies. We've got a new perk for magic. Let's go down a bit more alteration. No, actually, we'll go down restoration. I want to be sure that we're able to mend wounds, cure diseases, or anything else at all. That would be even better for us. Our army is nearly fully together. I don't really need more soldiers, do I? I could go after their army right now. Let's do that. Look at my boy, learning many languages. He's been doing that lately. I'm not mad about it. Instead, we'll circle around. We'll go after their capital. I like not having too many areas under my own direct control, but I've made my decision to form that empire, so we've got to do that. Thankfully, my own vassals, they've grown in power. Why don't we take over Gradkeep? Because we needed to bridge that divide. It's a great barrier. It's a huge issue for me if I don't have it, but now I do have it. And also, we've been shifting people over to our ways. It hasn't been quick, but look at that. Our faith, it's beginning to grow. We've got ways to increase conversion speed. That's been great. Also, because my prestige and my piety has gone up, I'm able to elevate my law. Finally, a new form for my monarchy. That'll be great for me. So what do we have right now? Aristocratic. Well, it's moving on. Lieges are allowed to revoke titles and retract vassals. More county control. Lieges can use a hook to receive or receive tyranny to force a vassal to accept a vassal contract change. Nice. Only vassals can join the council. Good to know. Well, I didn't have anyone else who was joining anyway, so we didn't really have any other choice. I'm hoping that my own family will go out to fight them while I fight over here. I mean, they are besieging another area. They've got thousands of soldiers. It's crazy how quickly we were able to grow in power. It didn't take too long. It's really all thanks to my grandson. And there we go. We have a new friend, Camlorn. So after that, I'll probably go after Cambria because we only need 3 more counties. I could make him a vassal. I could allow him to remain. That would be fine. But for now, let's wait on our siege to complete. It'll take half a year, but only half a year. Giving me money. Well, I do appreciate that. That's very kind of you. There's someone who has formed a faction. Look, I'll allow your child to rule once you're gone. Listen here, Duke. You better make better decisions. And right now, we're about to take over. Our enemies, they're still around, but they can't really do anything. No, not really. They're already under attack. They're heavily outnumbered. We've got children everywhere. I've got my good buddy Percival, who's over to the west. In time, he'll come to join us. And I'm now trying to befriend our brother-in-law, Roderick. One day I should go visit them, but we've got matters of state to worry about, and also some orcs too, though look at him. Shogorn. He's got debt and a lack of prestige. Never mind, he won't be doing anything. It's a shame too, because he's a great military commander. I wonder if one day he could join us. No, that won't happen, never mind. His realm is distant from mine. I mean, sure, but not that far. Calm down. The war is not yet over, but as you're able to clearly see, they're about to fall. We were able to befriend King Roderick, my brother-in-law. Now we're going to work on swaying our Duke over here in Gradkeep. If I could do that, maybe he would leave his faction. He's a crazy drunkard. I could send him a drink or 2 or 20. Someone is trying to kill Vanus. I don't know who that might be. Wait, it could really be anyone. My sister-in-law, it could be Alderil. Oh, and because I changed up my law, I've got no more issues with picking out my spy master. In fact, hold on, he's got a faction, and the Duke is also my spy master. I've got to watch out for that, don't I? The war should end, hopefully after that siege. I'm really hoping so. A few more days to go, and we even got a mud crab hide. All right, I'll take it. I'll put it right on my wall, right on my fridge. Disband all, and it is done. So now we're bound to have some manner of rebellion, but look at that. We've got Wayrest, or a lot of it anyway. We're getting closer to meeting one of our conditions. Let's have a look over here. So, again, let's review. Core territory. I would need to conquer a little bit of Shornhelm. That's unfortunate. Well, a little family feud won't kill me. We would need to go after Daggerfall, Hrothgar, Evermore, sure. Oh yeah, we've got a long way to go, really, but if we look at the west, I only need Camlorn, Cambria, and that's largely it. So if I could do that through diplomacy, that would save a lot of time. What we'll do, hold on, who are you allied to? No one of note. Someone inside of your realm. We'll go after, who are you? Alabard. Alabard II. We'll go after him, and I'll make him my vassal. We'll do that quickly. I would like Camlorn to be on my side before a major rebellion. I could use his manpower, his Breton power even. I really only brought out my more professional soldiers and they were able to win immediately. It's not like they were really fighting anyone. We're about to take over, let's see, one of your more core territories. Look at that special building. Built in the first era. More impressive for them than it is for me. And already we've won. It was simple, it was easy. So now he's my vassal. I'll probably try to sway him over to my side later on. I could send him a gift. You know what? There. He's gonna like me a lot more already. Let's try to keep the peace. I don't want him to join a faction. And I'll do him a solid. Yeah, take your wife back. Give me some money back though. I did you a favor, now do me a favor. 10 gold there. Here's a queen. Oh, your wife. I'm not going to do anything to her. There's no reason to do that. So instead, give me money, and we're already in the black again. Financially, we're doing very well. But hold on, hold on. What crazy fool is coming over here to attack me? What a bad idea. That's how people die, okay? That's how you die. So let's go beat them up immediately. Thank you, grandson. They've got Akaviri Spearmen. Who are you? Oh, okay. Masconian Raiders, a fornicator. The Seacator. Yeah, go back home. All right, they're gone. We beat them. Very simple, for that matter. And Wayrest, I could try to go after the remainder of what you have later. I'll probably need to do that. All right. I do wonder, what about that title? Kingdom of Camlorn. I need 325 gold. Oh, I need gold, don't I? Well, I know where to get some. It's me. I'm the golden maker. All right, let's see. A grand casting, we can't do that. A greater casting, 80 gold. Oh, we're very close. Hold on, hold on. I'm not done. We go over to Vanus. He's like, can I use some cool magic yet? And I'm like, no, you print gold. Or you mint gold. That's what you do. He's like, oh God, that's my purpose. Great. And we've got 448 gold. What a way to save my time, right? Okay, let's go over here. I'll take a new title. Done! I've got a new kingdom. Now I wonder, my dear friend, I know, you're angry, I get it. You won't become my vassal. I'll let you follow your own ways. Sure. We were meant to do that anyway. And we didn't have to fight a war. That saved me years of time already. So we have our ally, Camlorn. I'm actually using diplomacy. Ah, pat on my back, right? A call to war. Well, we have to go. Look who's calling me. I mean, she helped me out. Thanks to her, we were able to beat Wayrest. That changed up our fortunes quite a bit. So we'll go in. Daggerfall, they're falling apart. They truly are. They're very weak at the moment. They lost a war to who? To a count. They took over Beldama. Well, very good. Let's get our forces together, but only our more professional forces. Oh, when it comes to my court positions, I've nearly got every single one filled out. It's pretty awesome. 18 out of 22. Not bad. And Matilda was once again pregnant. Dear God. They are constantly just at it. He's like, look, I feel the need to spread my seed. A quote by Ancotar. All right. I'm going to call you... Oh, there's so many names here I can't pronounce. Caramalda. Well, I don't want her to Caramald. So I don't like that one. Ongwe. Sure, I'll take that one. Another beautiful child. Oh my God, look at her. She's hilarious. She's a 5-head. Nothing wrong with that. I'm just making an observation. Yeah, I've been trying to marry off my family members to so many different people. Like over here, look who is willing to marry my daughter, Percival, the lion. I like him a lot. I don't want him to die. And I like the idea of our lines being intermingled. So hopefully that'll work out for all of us. Now, I don't need to do too much. I was called to war. I am going to, of course, fulfill my obligation. That would be wrong. If I wanted to gamify it a little bit, then I would ignore what's going on after saying, sure, I'll come join. But for now, we'll go in. A few dynasty members are able to be married. Well, that's good. I'll have to carefully pick out who they marry. Oh, hold on. Let's have a look over here. Again, my grandson, he's going to war. He's been such a warmonger. In a good way, that's a compliment. He's currently attacking Wayrest again. That alone has saved me so much time. Normally, I wouldn't like to allow my vassals to go to war, but here it's only benefited me. And of course, we'll continue to use diplomacy. We could easily go after Evermore. We might do that very soon because I do need that area. If we have a brief look over at our goal, see, I didn't look carefully. I only need the Western all unified or the Eastern holdings all unified. I've got the Western, so now I only need core territory. That's still a lot, but Evermore is a big chunk of it. If we take over Evermore, that puts me at the border for so many other factions, so we're getting closer. Oh, and the Black Worm, he continues to fester. Ugh, what a nasty boil. Atribus, good job. Wow. Okay, you even moved over into Skyrim proper, cutting the orcs in half. Impressive. Well, I'm going to be down here beating up a lady in a video game called Queen Donella of Daggerfall. All right, she likes to experiment. Ooh, butt stuff. All right, well, let me go ahead and fight. Our Breton brother-in-law, he's calling for aid. That's fine. He's fighting some tribe. I won't even try to pronounce that. I'm going to call them Laro for fun. All right, so Laro, you've got plenty of soldiers. Oh, you're way over here to the east. The Reach folk. Well, that's a reach. I'm not going to actually go over there. I mean, if I've got time, I'll do that. But right now, I'm currently besieging. I'm trying to help out where I'm at the moment. I'm so glad that we've got people pretty much everywhere. By people, I mean my family. We've got one of my own children, my son, who's going to marry a princess of Shornhelm. And to play it safe, I've got my daughter who's going to marry a son, a prince of Shornhelm. Of course, I could cancel it later. I'll think about it. It depends on how our situation might change and evolve. But the goal is to eventually get Shornhelm. Because, look at him, he's not going to live forever. He's currently 45, but he's aging, he's getting older. I'm going to be around. Oh, while he's dead, I'll be here. Vanis too, I hope. Oh, hold on. Major battle. A defender, an orc, Gornag Bat. Ah, Mr. Bat, do you have a chance? Hello, Earl. Mortified. Oh, I don't care. I'm glad you're here, all right? It's okay. I'm diplomatic. I'm very good at that. Okay, so it appears that we are going to be okay. We are winning. Their numbers do not matter. Goblin Redemption. Minister Biz the Redeemer. Wait. Hold on. No. Alinor, what is happening back at home? Oh no. A goblin is taking over. Biz. Oh dear. Okay, well that's really good to know. And they're fighting what? 3 wars total. They're defending against Minister Biz, which is a hilarious title for any goblin. Let's see. You've got some queen also attacking. Oh, the wood elves. They've come to eat. They're hungry. Aren't they cannibals? I can't remember. There's so much lore. I've got to refresh myself. All right. What about over here? Another attacker. Well, you are heavily outnumbered. All right. Only 22. You're very young. Your father died in his sleep at only 214. Only 214. Well, you know what? We don't really want cultural acceptance between our 2 people. I don't like that. Good for them. But let me read that real quick. For centuries, the goblins have been beaten and chased all across Nirn, forced into humiliating exile and confined to small realms, as intolerant hordes laid waste to the greatest of their kingdoms. But they're now proud. Huh. You know what? Actually, again, we are very, very diplomatic. They're no longer pariah folk. So why not? I've never done that before for a goblin as a non-goblin or orc, but hey, I'll give it a go. Why not? And we'll continue our war down here as all of that goes on. I'm gonna probably land a few more of my family members as I build new towns. I'm trying to ensure that our dynasty is powerful. I mean, 37 living members, we have actually grown. That feels really good. What is my daughter doing at a feast? Oh dear. She was looking at another servant and she's like, "Father, I'm feeling things." And as a father, I'm gonna say, no, don't do that. You're allowed to be gregarious. Go make friends, all right? It'll stress me out, which is understandable, but that's a better trait for her to have. Look at that. Just, diligent, gregarious, 13 years old. What a phenomenal child. Oh, that war is over. That was quick. We won. You actually didn't need my help. And they've grown. That would actually save me a lot of time if they were to conquer. Then, of course, we have a king from our dynasty. That would be even better. Now, do we need to go after Daggerfall? I suppose we can move up to the northeast and take out another enemy army. Let's move quickly. We don't need to take our time. Not here. We've got the army that we need. And let's see. Who is going to study? My curate? No, Matilda, stay here. Look, you're gonna die before me most likely. We need to spend time together. I'm not trying to be rude. The grass is green, the sky is blue. You're gonna die before me. Another small harbor, that's money. Whoa, hold on. Excuse me, what are you doing, my vassal? I'm not trying to get a hook on you. Why are you trying to get a hook on me? I wouldn't do that personally. All right, so we're at 89%. It won't take much longer. Let's actually retake some lands. If we look at it right now, Glen Point is about to be taken, and we're done. We've done it. A prisoner's died in my prison. Oh, hold on. We don't actually do that. We try not to do that. I was busy fighting a war. Do we have anyone of note at the moment? He's very well read, but that's really it. He's not really too important. And all of you may go. Yeah, you are my prisoner, but you don't need to be here. Pay for your way out. 100 gold from me, so that's more money for me. And King Kavar. Ah, well, you are very powerful, and I suppose I could join your wedding. You're not too far away. But if I do that, oh my God, look at that danger. I suppose it depends if I'm able to reduce danger to a point where I don't have to worry. Otherwise, no way, no shot. All right, do I need more guards? Not really. Am I gonna take more guards? Absolutely. And here's my caravan master. Remember him? He was a young man whenever he joined up. Wait, hold on. My sister-in-law died. She wasn't very old. I hope we don't have like some type of age issue like that. Ah, child of Vanis, 14 years old. Well, I'm not gonna let you marry her, but I'm gonna have you marry someone else. You're 41, I'll find... There, look, she's not so bad. She's patient, a bit arrogant, and a fornicator. Okay, never mind. Okay, no. Let's go back. Let's go back. Let's try again. What about you? Okay, you have no kids. You're pretty mighty. Yeah, we'll take that. There you go, buddy. All right, so 51 gold to go over there, but it's about time for a bit more diplomacy. We're going to a palace, the Palace of Arlem Mahera. All right, I'll gain 200 stewardship lifestyle experience. Not too much, but of course I'll take that. And if I go over here to the tower, I gain more prestige. That's really cool. I like that. So if I visit a few landmarks on the way, that gives me some pretty decent stuff. I could go through my own lands, but no, I don't want to be there forever. All right, let's go. We're going out. So you are my, let's see, a member of my party right now. She's strong. Well, good for her. And while that goes on, who's fighting over here? Ooh, a rebellion. I could easily take over that one county. Wait, hold on. Could I just like take your title from you? Blast. I can't do it. Why? Because he considers my faith hostile or worse. Blast. All right, well, I'll try in the future or something like that. I could offer a hostage, but why? Whoa, wait, hold on. I didn't realize that war was for pretty much all of Daggerfall. Okay, good job, young lady. Again, good job. My grandson. 3 kids from my line. Well, all right then. And she didn't have a lot of power to begin with, so, of course, it wasn't matrilineal. Those are my kids. Wish you had better traits, but that's all right. Oh, you don't get to live for very long. You didn't get our lifespan. Tragic for you, but more power for me. Look who's come for a visit. Yeah, it's all canceled now. Mannimarco is here to cause problems. Well, have fun, King. I'll go back home. I've wasted my money. What a shame. I might need to save up for our grand tour. I'm often giving money away to my vassals to ensure that they're able to, of course, expand their own domains. Let's go inside. I'll plan a new party or something like that. That should be handy. Let's have a look at our lands for just a moment. Yeah, we've got so much. In time, we'll have so much more. Oh, it's going to be great. I like that I don't have to actually fight on my own for every single little gain. That gets tedious very, very fast. It's time to rise up way over here, and here's why. We've been invited to a monster bash. A monster expulsion war for the tribe of Morkul. Shornhelm, they continue to fight, and they're gonna win, though other orcs are gonna join in too. Oh, that actually changes up a lot. There he is, Yashnag, or Mok, son of Mashnag, or whatever his name is. I completely butchered it. No, I meant to be a great diplomat. I totally remembered. All right, what's over here? Befriend. Okay, a vision from Oriel. We're meant to be friends, you and me. Hinwinnel. Is that true? Yeah, sure. I'm trying to befriend her. She's a daughter of Vanus, and I would like to be her friend. Might be a good idea for me to do that. Look at my many children. 4 new children. Okay, you take after me a little bit. That's good. What about my other daughter? You're gonna marry a young man who is a prince over in Western Skyrim. That's why I like to hunt down anyone who has a claim. It takes me a bit of time. I have to go through so many different characters, but if you find someone who's weak, you never know what might happen. Of course, most of them fail, but whenever it passes and succeeds, you'll find out some random family member has become king or something. What's over here? Cedric, are you trying to shack up with my wife? Excuse me? Oh, I don't like that. He tried to make advances. It's not saying she actually did it, but he did try to make advances. Good to know. I'm not going to murder him as much as I want to. I'm currently waiting for my allies to get here. I'm hoping that they'll be here very soon. I can't fight alone. That would be a bad idea. Shornhelm, where are you? Your army should be close by. Aressea, she's currently 16. Oh, a great eminence. Well, very good. And she's pretty darn good at magic. I might make her my heir. We're going to see in time. She's going to marry Percival. Okay, that's fine. Internal stability for my lands. He's very mighty. He's got a lot of power. I'm hoping he wins his war. Oh, he's going after Duke Alabard of Cambria. That's interesting. Well, he's not very mighty. He's allied to who? A Count of a King's Guard. Speaking of, we need to pick up a holy order, but for now, let's wait for our allies to get over here. Earl Cedric cheated on his wife. No one is shocked at all. Yeah, my allies are deciding to go after enemy lands instead of trying to, of course, defend their own. Perfect. I've got a new friend. The Child of Vanis, a friend of mine. I control a few counties. That's good. We've got some curtain walls now built. That's even better over at Ferordomas Landing. And we'll keep on fighting. Though I probably need to near my allies because we've got enemies on the way. I don't want to fight them alone. Could we win? Maybe. I did recruit many more archers, and that's good. I might change it up later depending on what enemies we fight and what they have. It depends on who's truly a grave and large enemy to go after. Let's go after the Hall of Royan. Okay, they're fighting. Oh my god, that is a battle. Okay, defenders over to the right. They've got the numbers. They are winning. That's good. Oh, they had a Argonian knight. I saw that. That was really cool. They won, thankfully. That big battle view makes nearby battles so much cooler to look at. Okay, so we're going to retake lands. And over here, Ferordomas, my grandson, you respect me? Of course you do. Wait, that happened because of my spouse's poor diplomacy skill. Well, that's pretty funny. She accidentally made it work out. Altmer ruins. I'm not sure what that's about right now, but some event triggered. A duke is coming in. Taking the knee. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. So now we've got more renown. We're at 4 speed at the moment. It looks like the monsters are all falling. The king over in Skyrim, who's been divided, he's not going to be able to do too much. He's 47. Your father died of what? Ooh, apoplexy. Tragic. But not my concern. Oh, hold on. We had a battle. I didn't even realize. We won, thankfully. That could have been very bad. My archers killed over 100. They had bowmen too. Their marauders didn't do a lot. It was largely their battle reeves who killed 161. Oh yeah, look at that. They've got a line, but I've got more. Who's trying to kill who? I've got to find out who. Okay, let's move at 5 speed for... wait, hold on. We've got more enemies on the way. And a gift for my wife. How much money? 135? We do love her. All right. Wait, hold on. It'll help her live longer? Well, then I kind of have to do that, right? Sorry, honey, I don't want you to live longer. I'm cheap. I'm a miser. No, I've got to give her that. All right, so another battle, another day. Ooh, you maimed an orc. Good job. I've got orcs. I wonder what they call my orcs. I mean, do they consider them to be traitors? Maybe. All right, it's good to see me. Hello there, my wife. Wait, you'll become my lover? Well, yeah, of course. We've made love, but I suppose she was never the lover of Ancotar. But now she is. Oh, hold on. Oh, look at those numbers. Oh, dear God. That was a close one. We barely won. Oh, my God. That would have been so bad. 1 soldier left. Everyone's wounded. I'm going home. I've done my part. All right, let's see. You've got 12 prowess. I could let you go. I could have you come join me. Would you like to? Yeah, get over here. You won't convert. Well, I'll get a hook on you. I wish you were better, but you're not. Allies, would you not come over here, please? That would be great. No, they're too busy besieging. Okay, if my enemies come back, though, we're leaving. That's too much of a battle for me. Oh, yeah, they are coming back. Shoot. All right, no, I've done my part. I killed so many. They're not helping me. I'm going home. Goodbye. I could go defend. Could I get away? Oh, maybe not. We didn't get enough time to actually defend. And what's over here? My son. Ooh, one elusive shadow. He's wrathful, he's stubborn, and a bit arbitrary too. A shame, but he's very good at what he does. All right, over here, let's see. A marriage. A princess of Shornhelm. Have many children, please. Oh, I don't want to lose a battle. Blast it all, they got me, huh? They boomed me. Okay, my damage is increased a bit. I'm hoping that'll be sufficient. Let's see, countered by orc marauders. I don't like that. Countered by opponent's orc bowmen. We're still dealing damage. We are winning. Good. They've got close reinforcements. I don't need that against me right now, but that's all right. We still won. You're welcome, Shornhelm. Oh, I can't wait to take over your lands now. No, I won't be mean about that, but we did win again. I don't want to lose any champions of mine. A few might be wounded. I've got a lot of powerful orcs. A lot of them are kind of out of work right now. Hrothgar is gone, all thanks to my grandson, who's conquering everything. Dear God. Daggerfall, they're all divided. Oh, they're actually losing a war right now. Tragic for you, but not for me. Don't call a healer for me. Call one for you. All right, so we're done helping out. I think we did a sufficient amount. Oh, hold on, a new perk. Very good. I'll go after, let's see what's over here. Master Restoration. That's my goal. Why? Because I want to live for a long, long time. A grand tour. I would do that, but we also have another goal. I might spend a few years saving things up. Why? Well, because I want to upgrade my adamantine tower. I want to restore it. It's time. If I do that, more money, more development, more everything. We're at 15 development. I want more though, so yeah. We've now lost a child. We'll have to mourn them in some capacity. I'm gonna make some more money right now. We'll have to do something. Not to forget her, but to let people know, hey, look, things are grim, but we need to come together. A grand casting, I can't do that. There we go, some money for me, but I'm not done. That's how I keep on making money. It's a great way for me to do that. I could cause damage to my enemies, but we do have the numbers to win a lot of wars. A grand casting, no, a greater casting. I'll have to wait then. Yeah, I did use it not too long ago. He's at 132. He needs more. That's fair. But I wonder who killed her. My wife? Now my daughter is dead? I wish I could see who her rivals were. I don't know. My stress is going up. I'm gonna snap very, very soon. I don't know when, but very, very soon. That war is still not over. That's all right. We beat them everywhere. My battle reeves are crushing it. What a great thing. Hold on, while we're here, let's have a look over at my... No prisoners. Very shocking. No positions to fill out, not right now. The year is 480, and our people continue to expand. Unfortunately, King Roderick did pass on. Our brother-in-law. 54 years old, he was murdered by someone. That was back in, when? 473. That was a bit ago. Now we have new leaders. That would be, of course, a queen who's married to my son. Over to the east, we've got the Kingdom of Faerun. And let's see, you're married to my daughter. That did work out. North Point, well, they have no relation outside of ties through marriage like that. That could be one that we gather later. We'll see in time. Wait, hold on. Died in a fire. That's really tragic. There goes my grandson, named after me. He was talented in magic. What a shame. Died in a fire, though. How brutal. So, if we have a look at our lands, we've got, of course, my grandson. He continues to really thrive and do well. He's conquered so much. Camlorn, they've conquered Cambria. Okay. He's a drunkard now. That's a shame. He's married to my daughter, who is now scarred for some reason. What a lovely young lady, but the scars are rather unfortunate. She's got 3 children total. She continues to do what she needs to. Diana, 39 years old. Remember, we raised all the kids down here. She's now fighting who? Ah, the nearby Duke of Gradkeep, who is also still alive. We've got more magic on our side. Major restoration. It takes a while to learn, but we do learn. The Gradkeep, they're going to lose a lot in just a moment, but let's have a look. Listian II. He's a murderer. Who did you kill? Oh man, you've killed a lot of people. You've murdered so many people. Okay, I kind of raised you, but I didn't raise you to do that. My God. We're missing one young lady. I don't know where she went off to. I think he beat her, which is unfortunate. Yeah, there's a young lady who was in power over to the east, but she's gone now. Cambry, we've got Duke Theobald. You're not bald. Don't you lie to me. Who else do we have? Well, Wayrest, they're still divided, heavily. It looks like Cedric, the fornicator, he's around. He's meant to marry, well, not when she's 12, but when she comes of age. What a creepy, nasty old man. All right, so right now I'm trying to befriend someone who's a Knight Paladin, which is a great title. I love it a lot. She's a great military leader, and she's a leader of our Holy Order. We do have a Holy Order now, the Paladins of Auriel. That's why I'm broke. All right, let's see. I'll try to befriend her. I mean, she's going to be alive for a very long time. We also have a new legacy, thaumaturgic heritage. All right, let's see. More magical arts lifestyle experience. Very good. Children can receive a student of magic trait. Well, we have already got that unlocked, which is nice and great for us all. And you're able to see my mini children. I've got another one over here. Talarian, my boy who takes after me. And he's going to marry a daughter of Vanus Galarian. Oh, by the way, he's still alive. Atropus, the Longshanks. And he's currently 68 years old. Wow, that's a lot of kids. 2 are gone. He's fighting Mannimarco. Mannimarco was doing extremely well, but it looks like he's losing a war at the moment. Well, that's a good thing. Maybe I won't need to go hunting after him. That would be great. For Skyrim, they're still divided. Winterhold, they're not independent. The Orcs, they remain, though they were cut in twain. The Rift, over to the east, they always appear to be pretty stable. I haven't really looked at Morrowind. There are so many different factions I need to try out. And over here we've got Bengkarai, what a name. Evermore I've not gone after, not yet, no. Wait, you were captured by Listian. What? In what war? Oh, that war, okay, whoa. So now they're very weak. I could make my wife a queen. I could take over a duchy. I could do a lot right now. I've got many, many options. My best friend from back in the day, who's currently 61, let's see, who are you even married to? I'm very curious about that. You're married to my brother, so my nephew would become king. He's gregarious, he's craven, and a liar. I don't like that. He's meant to marry my granddaughter, a child of Ferordomas. Oh dear. Well, that's a pretty weird situation. So, do we want to go after them? I think we probably should, even though they wouldn't come under my thumb for a while. The Kingdom of Wayrest, that should belong to me entirely. So he's got some lands that should belong to me, but we'll get it all later. Yeah, we'll do that. I'll press for my wife. There. 750 prestige. We'll go to war. I've got vassals who could go beat them. I've got allies too. Diania, we want them to join in. Sure. We've got Shornhelm, they'll join in. Who else do we have? Whiterun, who's very far away. Wait, you've got Whiterun? Yeah, another family member. Let me tell you how much time I spend just marrying off all of my children to anyone who has a powerful claim. And because of our focus on diplomacy, because of everything we've done when it comes to just raising our prestige, people want to marry into our family. I don't blame them. Also, as you know, I've been kind of dabbling in eugenics. So we've got a few powerful half-orc, half-mer, warriors over here. Well, I mean, they're Orsimer, but you get what I mean. Altmer, Orsimer, they've got that blood. All right, let's get our forces together and go after Evermore. Then we'll continue on with our war because we need to conquer the east. Who's trying to kill my battle reeve? Very rude. We're still continuing our war. It's been how long now? Over a year, almost 2 years, but we're just gonna keep on besieging. They've got an ally, Bengkarai, who's coming in to fight, but that's all right. I'm not too worried about them. I could call dynasty members. I'm not gonna do that. A prisoner died in my dungeons. Tragic. I didn't really want that to happen. That's not really my aim here, to torture people. It wouldn't be the way of Ancotar. Duke Percival, he's my marshal. Absalon, he's around. I gave him territory. He's my spy master. And that young lady, who's no longer a young lady, she's been my steward for a very long time with my my grandson, who's been my chancellor, only to allow Percival a role on my council. All right, let's go back. Wait, was that my wife? Sorry, I missed it. Are you trying to kill someone? Hey, don't do that. Stop it. No murdering. Who's getting married? That would be a courtier of mine and another. I like to use hooks to push things around. Like I told you, I've been working on creating my own elite guard, my own Orcringian guard. So far, it's worked out. A call to war. Well, I've got to join in. Another family member who's got power over in Skyrim. That's really good. That's a great start, but we're just going to have to continue with our war, then we'll go help out. God, all the notifications. It becomes a lot once you have a lot of land and a lot of power. I only really should get core ones, I think. I've got a new nickname, The Brilliant. Well, that's great. I like that. It gives me prestige. People like me. Okay, good. And we're nearly done fighting the war. We're not done yet, but we're nearly there. Another legacy already? Okay, Sorceress Rule. We've got the Arcane Court type. We'll look at that later on. Court Grandeur bonus. When in an Arcane Court, up by 5. I could enact Sorcerer's Elective. Well, I've got a lot of that already. There. Perfect. Well, that's great news for us, right? I think so. We've gotten very, very far. We've done very well. And hopefully we only need to conquer like 1 or 2 more locations. Oh, hold on. They're coming back. We need to go beat them. We need to run back and hopefully go beat them. Wait, who was defeated? I don't even know what's happening over here. Things are getting kind of wild, I think. All right, let's see. You're married to my grandson. Whiterun, you're doing fine. You've not won your war. That's okay. What about your sister? Your sister's married to my nephew, and she's up here. She's got many claims. That's interesting. So your father was over here, and you were married to my great-granddaughter. All right. Your own father died of what? In his sleep? Okay. So now I'm learning all about that line and what happened over there. So I don't want to go that way. I want to go... Can I go back, please? Thank you. Let me go back and hopefully catch our enemies before they finish their siege, relieving Evermore. We've made it just in time. So now here's our major battle, fighting Iliac companies. Unfortunately, a battle reeve of mine was maimed. He lost a leg. He's still very mighty in combat. Gorath Oathbound, a great name, but we did beat them. Oh man, we did lose a lot in that battle though. Let's have a look at that real quick. A Baroness was killed, the Impaler. We lost only 389. My Reeves killed 407. So we killed a lot more, clearly. But we took a lot of wounded. That was a tough one. The war is not over yet. Dear God, all of you are very persistent. We've got rebels close by, so I'll go beat them. I'll go help out. You're welcome. They are coming back. I'll go fight them in just a moment. Let's go beat those rebels. Oh, they're gone. They took over what they needed, which means my war changes up a little. So what we'll do, we'll go back and fight them again. I was waiting for them to come back anyway, so let's fly on back. It won't take too long. We're moving at 5 speed, so you know that won't take too long. There we go. A very quick fight. What's over here? Old Orsinium. So, my brother, you've been excavating. All right. And you found an Alessian General Blade. Cool. Very nice work. Good for you. The war is still not over. What a long and precarious war. Let's try to quickly go take over one area. That should call it. Don't cry. My son is here. Aw. Gave me a hug. Well, thank you, boy. I appreciate that. I'm not worried about your plots. We finally won the war. It took me a lot longer than I thought it would, but let's have a look for just a moment before I go fight elsewhere, which is going to be over here taking over the enemy capital of a nearby orc tribe. Yeah, we'll go fight them later. I'll need their lands. We'll need a lot of lands, actually. I'll be able to make some calls later, but not yet. Oh, and I keep converting people. People want to be converted. I've got all these prisoners, so what we'll do, we'll come over here. We'll just ransom. These are prisoners I don't really care about, so let's just get a lot of money where we can, much like that. And that allows me to have a moment to besiege my enemies, to hopefully help out. Ooh, hello. You want to pay me more taxes? Heck yeah. Oh my God. You've been great. Yeah, I mean, banishing your father was a great call. I'm very proud of me. Or was it your grandfather? I can't remember. Yeah, your grandfather was a Duke of Direnni. But you kept your position in your family and you became a juggernaut. What's over here? You want another town? Hold on, let's see. Where is that at? It's not in my territory, is it? No, it's not. Yeah, sure. Over 500 gold gained. I mean, that's awesome news for me. Also, the Holy Order becomes more powerful. Speaking of, it looks like our faith might be spreading over to the east eventually, just because we've got followers from our own family who are now in charge over there. We're taking over Scarp and a golden child. Oh, literally, he found me gold. Oh my God, look at my money now. We've gained so much money, and we'll continue to watch the war play out for just a little bit. We took out, let's see, their capital. Oh, you know they're mad about that. I'm doing my part. Hopefully I'll be able to easily see them. But he made Orsinium. Oh, they're always sprouting up. The pariah folk never learn. How many times do I need to teach you a lesson, green man? All right. We've got masters filled. Very nice. Let's go have a look at that. I'll have to go down to my cultural fascinations. We'll look at my items later too. Let's go over to innovations for just a moment. Okay, so we're in a new era. I've got to keep that in mind. Mangonels would not hurt. I could use a lot more soldiers. Yeah, innovations are so slow to be picked up. It is a pain for sure. I wish I could pick it up a little bit faster, but I cannot. But that's all right. It happens. All right, let's have a look real quick. King Halar, you're mad at me. Well, get over it. I think you're going to be okay. We'll get our Moonstone armor. Here we go. I'm able to build Academy holdings, and that's pretty cool. A Master's Field, an Academy. More levies, money, and no enemies are coming back real quick. I've already taken over more land. Uh-oh. They're not doing too well. Hopefully they'll do a better job. They're fighting a lot of enemies. Yeah, these orcs, they're pretty brutal. They're fighting, what? 2 wars. Oh my god. They're fighting 2 wars and still doing well. I'll continue to beat up on Orsinium. Wait. Yeah, okay, good. They're still hostile. I had to be sure. 488. The old wars are over. Orsinium, well, we captured every single location. I caught their son, giving me 200 gold in a ransom. And my wife, she's gone. 61 years old. We had so many children together. Speaking of, Talarian, he's come of age, and he's very talented. He's attuned to magic. Lifespan 2, but he's a master mage. That's great news. He's gonna do a great job when it comes to magic. That means my daughter, Aressea, well, look at that. She's a queen. She's a queen way over here. She has more power than her husband, the Duke. That's interesting. And that's great news for us. They're under my wing. However, I'm gonna have to do something about that. Well, first off, I'll get you to convert. That's a good idea. Perfect. That's even better. And I could claim her title. She won't like that, which I totally do get, but we need to find a way to unify the lands. I'll have to figure that out. I wish I could do it through some manner of way that wouldn't require a war, but hey, if I did it, if I got it out the way, that would be good for us. I would give her her title back eventually, but for now, we're gonna leave it alone. That means we have a major ally. That's really good. I'll probably go after other lands first. I feel like Ancotar wouldn't attack his daughter like that. That would be weird. So I'll have to figure out some other means to make things work out. As for a new wife, we're gonna be single for just a little bit. I feel like he needs time to mourn. I mean, he truly did love her a lot more. The first wife, I mean, they were okay, but he truly loves her, or did love her, rather. So we'll give it just a little bit. Greater Orsinium. No, you're never going to have that. We're getting closer to creating the High Kingdom of High Rock. Of course, that isn't our goal. Our goal is a little bit harder, a little bit more difficult. The core territories, yeah, we would need to conquer everything over here. So we are getting closer. That means I would need Evermore. Hold on. And a bit of Benkurai, so we would need to go after them too. The year is 500, and I've not conquered any of our neighbors because, again, we've got alliances. Faerun, and also Shornhelm. Evermore, that belongs to our daughter, so why would we attack them? It feels weird, but I'm not attacking anybody. There's been a lot of losses due to war, unfortunately. There's a bit more infighting going on because we don't have as many external foes, but that's the way things roll. Over here in Skyrim, they continue to grow, and here we have a new event. Cyrodiil has changed up quite a bit too. For too long, the Ruby Throne has remained vacant. For too long, nobody truly came close to restoring the Empire. By now, Colovia and Nibene, the two halves of Cyrodiil, have exchanged themselves so much they are once again as disconnected as they have been since the days before Emperor Riemann united them both in the first place. So there it is, dark days ahead. All of you have fun. What I might do for a bit, I'm thinking about it, I might allow the game to pass on its own time for just a bit. Our leader is still alive, 171 years old. He's doing very well. He's not remarried, not yet. I'll probably get him married, then we'll see. He's got many incredible children. They're all doing incredibly well. and we're going to see how they might thrive. For our own house, we've got 83 living members. I mean, our dynasty has expanded. It has grown so much. And even distant family members, they continue to do well. Like over here, we have a king over in Hammerfell. That's amazing. Who else do we have? Various barons. We've got a lot of people who aren't really landed yet. Here's a queen over here of Faerun. King Serendil of Shornhelm. Right, he's over here. Who else do we have? Aressea, who did lose many children, but thankfully she's got more as well. Look at that. More on the way. Here we have Atriana. Let's see, our grandson had children. My great-granddaughter. All right. So you're married down over there in Hammerfell. All right, so over here for our other house, led by my grandson, he's lost what? Quite a few children. 2 children killed in battle. Very tragic. 1 child in prison for some reason. And he's got a grandson of his own who's now a great leader of Skyrim. What an outfit for him. Good for him, though. 37 years old. He looks fancy. A bit gaunt, but very fancy. I like what he's wearing. Who else do we have? Another granddaughter of mine. It's been hard to keep track of all of our many children. There's a lot of them, okay? Okay, back over to me. Here's our father. We go up. My grandmother. And it keeps on going up to Raven. So we're not too many generations removed. Oh, that vampire family member, they're gone now too. The founder, huh? Tirigil, right up here. Who else do we have? Let's see, another family member. And it goes down. How far down? My God. Ah, there we go. My cousins, here they are. I found them. Okay, so they are fairly distant. I mean, look at how far back that goes. Here we are. We go all the way over here. Then we have our connection. I gave them land in our territory. That way they would be able to survive. So every house is actually thriving. We've got family all over. And we're not even seeing all of them just yet. No, we're not. The year is 519, and we are still very much alive. Look at our Magica pool. 375, that's really good. We're married to someone who's got a claim on Eleanor. Biz of Bizland, well, he was finally killed by the leader of Eleanor. I don't know how. 14 prowess is not very good, but hey, he did it. I'm proud of him. Maybe his hair was distracting, or his chin. His chin might have done it. Let's have a look at our court languages for just a moment. Everyone speaks our tongue, everyone who matters over to the west. That's incredibly good. Wait, even over here? Who are all of you? Oh, a lewd guy. A deviant lewd guy. Okay, we don't count you. I'm glad you speak our tongue, but we don't count you. For culture, well, as I told you before, we're not going to convert everyone to our culture. For religion, though, that's changing. Oh, I'm now infirm. That's unfortunate. I'm only 191. Well, that happened. I've got another child, a daughter of mine. Ugh. Okay, I'm feeling fine. I should be around for many years to come, but that means I'm pretty weak physically. Okay, what we'll do, we'll go after a family member who isn't very good. Remember, we had mighty kings who were leaders over Shornhelm. Well, kings and queens. Halar passed on. Here we had another family member. Yeah, she was married over to my son, Serendil, but she died too. She was maimed for like over 30 years, but she was able to hold on. Good for her. So now we'll go after Norway, the idiot. And to actually get a claim on his lands, that won't be difficult. I'll right-click. I'm a dynasty leader. I've got my claim. We go to war. And I'll show you why in just a little while. I'll call my allies to war, or even my house members too. There's one. I'll call a few more. We've got all the power in the world that we truly need. Johanna close by. Okay, I'm sure they're happy to come to war. They're over to the east. They're of my family's line too. Yeah, that Shornhelm ploy or plan that I used, that was so good. That worked out so well. If not for that, I would have had to have fought so much more. I would have had to have gotten claims. Thankfully, I've been able to be patient to hold on. And over in Skyrim, look at my boy over here. My great-granddaughter. Yeah, she had a child. And he's currently 57. Oh, he doesn't have a lifespan trait. That's really unfortunate. I was hoping that he would have one. He's married to my daughter, and they've had many children. That means, again, the Direnni, they get to rule over Skyrim. A really good call for us. Another great neighbor to have. I wonder, could I get his title? I could even, if I wanted to, claim his title. Then I would have the High Kingdom of Western Skyrim. If I wanted to maximize my gains, I would do that, but we only have one goal, and we're having to fight a war right now to get to that goal. We've got all the money in the world that we need. We could call upon a few more allies. You know what? We'll do that. Do we need to go fight? Probably not. I'll let them go fight. Here, all of you come join me. I've got the prestige. I've got the power. Maybe for once, I don't need to fight a war myself. They'll go out there to win. Hopefully, they'll end it quickly. If not, it'll be a long one. But there it goes right now. Everyone is moving. We've got how many forces on our side? Nearly 40,000. They've got a few allies. The Apple Falls. Huh. Do what you need to. Was I educating someone? I don't care. But here it is now. We're already winning various battles. There's no way they're going to be able to win. The Battle of Houston. Ooh. A lot of orcs on their side, huh? I need to hire a few more myself. There are so many notifications I've got to watch out for. Yeah, there's Vanis, died at 489. My brother was killed in a storm at sea, tragic. Atribus, yeah, he was murdered. Oh, that young lady, I keep calling her that. That child that we raised. Well, let's have a look. Wait, hold on. Let's work on more diplomacy for fun. Yeah, she passed on, but her lands are stable. Also, she married into my family, so there we go. More family members. That's why we're getting 25 renown per month. We've got everything that we need. I unlocked Bounteous Loins and Studious Youth. I'm trying to focus on our family. That's my goal. That should work out. I'll choose an heir as my health continues to decline, but as of right now, I do feel fine despite my current issue. Well, I do have magic. I wonder if I could use restoration. That would be awesome. I'm not ill. I don't have a disease. I mean, is it considered one? No, it's a health trait. I wonder if any of these would work, because if so, that would be awesome. Okay, I could get another ritual. Do I really need one? Bound armor. Oh, holy crap. Yeah, that's all really good. Here we go. A Fiendroth Familiar. A small boost over to my health. Nice. I'm still feeling fine. Another magical perk. I've got Master Conjuration. I'm a great spellcaster. Thank you, Vanis, for being my court mage for so long. But now it's my turn to master Illusion. Then, finally, Destruction. I'm learning everything. Okay, let's see. The Black Worm is losing. The Heartlands are still around. Oh, okay, you're kind of like rebuilding the old empires. Kvatch. Oh, the hero of Kvatch. Man, I would love to have a mod like this, but based in the time period of Oblivion or even Skyrim. All right, there we go. We have done it. And what could that mean for us? Well, it's very simple. I could come over here and make a Empire title. Look at that. So now whenever I pick a new heir, they're going to have a lot more control. They wouldn't need to reconquer every other kingdom. We now have High Rock. I do wonder, would you become my vassal? That would be great, young lady. You should do it. If you won't do it, it's going to bother me. I would give it back to her after winning the war. Yeah, that would be nice. How much more land do I need? Ooh, I could reintegrate Orsinium. Decimate. Am I going to kill? No, I'm not going to make that joke. All right. Let's see here. Destroyed? Yeah, there we go. Goodbye, Orsinium. What's over here? I do not have the Trade Scholar. I wish I did. Okay, that would be cool. Same culture opinion, a lot of benefits, but I don't have that. That's all right. All right, let's have a look again. Core territory. So I do need Evermore. I do need Johanna. I need 2 more kingdoms to join me. Once we do that, we're going to be in a great position. Attempt what? Excuse me? Wait, what triggers? Oh, okay. My boy died. And that's a decision now. Well, I don't like that. I don't want that at all. No, thank you. Go away. That's not my decision. I mean, I have been alive for nearly 200 years, but no, we're not doing that. So let's have a look. What could I do about you? I've got to get your title. That much I know. I've got different ways to pick up your title. I don't want to kill you. That would be terrible. I might need to break our alliance eventually. I mean, let's see. His lifespan, he would live into his early 100s. I'll have to really think about it because we do need these territories. Because I want to, of course, get our hegemony all together. I can't get a claim. No. I do have a claim on the kingdom. Okay. If I broke the alliance, how bad would that be? All right, let's see here. I would lose 1 level of fame. Attacked an ally. That's true. But we're so close to where we need to be. Going after my daughter. I'll give it back to you, okay? I'll give it back, I swear. But I'm old now. Maybe my values have changed up a little bit. Think about how much time has passed. It's been 81 years since the very beginning of our campaign. I feel like a few things might change. I'm old. I want these lands back. I feel like these kings should probably bend the knee, or at least 1 king, 1 queen. We'll see. I'll call upon my allies. I'll let them take care of it. I don't need to do it myself. Look at all that I need to manage. It bogs me down so much. It takes me so long to actually get anything done because I've got so many events. I've got people to convert, all of that stuff. But all right, we are off to war. The orcs are gone again. The poor orcs, I mean, they lose it all. Wait, you want to become my soulmate? No. You are for petting. I will give you catnip or skooma, and I will not be participating in that. No, not for me. Too furry. 195 years old, still alive. We've had 2 children with her current wife number 3, and we gave back Evermore to Aressea. The year is 523. It's been 83 years. I've been working on one thing over here. The King of Johanna. He's a Northman, so I've been working on cultural acceptance between our 2 cultures. Can I do it? Low feudal obligations. See, it used to be a -20 for cultural acceptance. Now it's at -10. That gives me a +2 for low feudal obligations. That's a great thing. And now he's going to join us. All right, come on down, buddy. Perfect. I've got my new vassal. That means we finally get to do it. After all that time, we get to do it. Oh, by the way, oh God, we have another kingdom way down over here. Thank you, Shornhelm. Let's find out why. Your father, it was a random marriage I did. He had no power at all. He was far from home. He came here. I had my granddaughter marry him, and it's paid off. I don't like being over here. I would rather that be independent. It's a bit messy. Here's another kingdom, Gideon. So we're all over the world. Let's have a look at our cultures. Again, yeah, mine hasn't really spread too much. Religion, though, oh yeah, that has spread. We've got Viridian Woods. We've got Direnni Tower. Glenumbra Moors, too. Look at that piety, 7.1. My income is, well, negative right now. That'll change in time. A lot of prestige. Renown only going up. Plenty of soldiers. And if I wanted to, I could even push for Alinor. Oh, God. Imagine goblins taking over Alinor. How shameful. They've got power. They're probably not going to be uprooted anytime soon. I thought after Biz died, that would happen. There's a chance it will take a long time, though. A very long time. There's a lot of infighting, it seems. Well, that could be good, potentially. Let's look a bit elsewhere. The Heartlands, yeah, they have what they need. The Worm, he's losing another war. He was doing well, but I'm not worried about him anymore. Though, we're about to border him. We're not there yet, but we're about to. If only I had some special Casus Belli to fight the Worm. Kind of like the ones we have for orcs. Expel monsters, destroy the undead, destroy the lich. That would be cool. I would like that. All right. Let's go back over. Oh, wait, hold on. Destroy the bridges of Leyawen. What? Okay, that's interesting. The bridges of Leyawen allow whoever owns the city to let or prevent any ship from crossing the Topol Bay. All right. Okay. That building would be disabled. Huh. I have no reason to do that right now, but that's pretty funny. Here's another thing. Torpal. Yeah, that's way down there, so there's a lot of decisions down there. Very nice. Let's go back to where we're at now. The inheritors of the Direnni Hegemony. Now we finally get to get it. We finally have it. It took a lot of work, but it is done. My ancestors used to be the masters of High Rock. We discovered alchemy, conjuration, and none could challenge our hold over the province, not even the full might of the Elysian Empire. As the centuries passed, however, we were forced to abandon most of our land until we would only hold the old tower of Adamantia, where time itself was set straight. But none shall forget us, and today I have officially proclaimed the start of a long campaign, where all of our kin shall take the arms and reconquer what we once held. Thanks to my guidance and the strength of my blood, we will reforge the Direnni Hegemony and once again become masters of High Rock. That's interesting because I've already got High Rock. Again, it's easier for me to actually get High Rock before getting that because of how far it is from where we start. Yeah, that's really interesting. I think that could have been a beginning type of event where it's more adjacent to your capital, like maybe lands over here where you have what begins a series of events until you finally get to where this is at. Maybe it would be different decisions you could unlock for different titles, for different casus bellis, things like that. All right, so we have also discovered the natives of Stormhaven. There it is. Let's have a look at that too real quick. Well, here's my religion. That's not where I need to be. Culture. Ah, there we go. Innovations again. Let's go back. Where is it now? Ah, here we go. As natives to the province. So we have a greatly increased culture conversion speed in Stormhaven. Very nice. Well, that could be handy. All over here, according to that map that I'm looking at in that little icon, natives of Glenumbra, that makes it easier too. Yeah, so maybe like conquering here begins your conquest, and then you get to have a few more, I guess, tools that are unique to the decisions to actually regain your lands. All right, well, we did what I wanted to do. 195 years old. It took me 83 years. And we didn't use as much war as we often do. In fact, we've got a very stable family life. Over 100 living members. In fact, we're just growing a lot. I mean, everywhere. My grandson, he's doing well. Oh, another dead son. Tragic. Mulder, he's really who I wanted to take over. Yeah, he would be younger than Ferordomas. He's a very good commander in every regard. I mean, he's very talented. He's married to a child of Vanus Galarian, who's also my wet nurse. Oh, yeah. Anyway, he's got a lifespan of 5. He would live for a very long time, so that would make him the ideal leader. Here's my great-granddaughter, steward and vassal. She's also very talented. Yeah. Good job to all of you. We were able to unite with the people. We now have what we deserve. What about my other family member, my cousins from far away? Well, they're now here. Okay, they're growing. Not quickly, but they are growing. Yeah, these two brothers, they've been very loyal. I like that. All right, back over here to me. There we are. From my loins sprung so many different lines, kings and queens everywhere. That's incredible. Let's go have a look around. I'll transfer a vassal. Sure, I'll do that. I could create a new duchy. I'll do that later, I suppose, if I wanted to. But we've outlived pretty much everyone. Biz died. Mulder's alive. Oh, right. That old vampire. She didn't really come into play, but she's been here the entire time with her 1 county title. Oh yeah, we know. That's a vampire. She's a master mage. She's got scholar. Oh my god, look at all of these traits. She's got them all, man. Reclusive, a fornicator. Wait, you've been having children. Are you a vampire? You should be a vampire. Yeah, no, you are. Right, we discovered your secret, but you're able to have children? Huh. Okay, well, that's fascinating. She's got a line then. Good for her. All right. Well, I wonder what we should play next. I would like to hear from all of you. We've been able to see, of course, Ferordomas, just thrive. Look at what he's been able to do. He was key to everything, right? I believe so. Camlorn, they came from the line of Percival. They did incredibly well. My daughter, Aressea, well, she married him, and that alone, that changed up so much. Then we had our helpers over in Daggerfall. Yeah, that line belonging to... I have no idea how to say that name. I have no idea. I won't even try, but she married my grandson. I helped him out. Our line is all over Daggerfall. The child killer? Oh my god. Wait, did you really? What child did you kill? Hold on. Clove it in half. Oh my god. You're not King Solomon. What did you do? Why would you even do that? What event would trigger that? I've never seen that. Oh no. Okay, well, he's a family member. We won't talk about him, like Bruno. All right, the Queen of Camlorn. You have no crazy crimes, right? I hope not. Shornhelm. Okay. Let's see. My granddaughter, your mother. She died. Yeah, killed in a storm at sea. That kept on happening. Oh my god, why do you have so many random lands all over? Jeez. What gore? Look, we won't look at that right now. We won't look at that. The Black Worm is alive. He's a villain, but I don't really care about him. We've got another family member down over here who's also a king. I mean, a lot of marriages did fail. What you're seeing right now are the ones that worked out. But with how often people die, I think that might be why. And what I would like to do, I would like to send gold to them to help them out. That way, whenever they would become king, they could hire mercenaries and actually thrive. So I might have been funding a few wars here and there, but hey, I've got to. I'm Daddy Warbucks. I'm Daddy Murbucks, all right? I've got the money. I do what I need to help out everyone. But our dynasty, it's probably guaranteed now. I mean, I was very shocked at how stable things are, but everyone has been happy with us from the very beginning. I mean, most people here do not hate us. Like over here, I gave her a kingdom, a county. I had to keep on feasting to reduce my stress. That was a big thing. And here's where we're at. So we've won. Let me know what future campaigns you would like to see, even mods too. Any ideas you have that are well structured that'll help me consider what we could do in the future. And I hope that you did enjoy this campaign. A lot did happen. It was a lot of fun and we made it. All right, the Myr, they're on top again. High Rock. Well, that wouldn't be my dominant title. No, I don't like that. Perfect. All right. That's what I'm looking for. That's even better. That's key.